Pete Cosman, your gay best friend, coming to you with another video. So something I'd like to talk to you today about is a fairly serious issue, but something that I've dealt with and I know a lot of my lady friends are dealing with. In the past, I was very much a creature of fear and didn't even come out to 2007. Now look, here I am, just like, boom, I'm out. So can't hold me back now. But I had been through a lot of counselors. They gave me a lot of, the psychotherapy drugs and diagnosed me with all kinds of crazy stuff. And I went through all that, and it's really been since I've started monitoring my own thoughts and my own feelings that go through my mind that I've actually felt the most sane that I've ever felt in my entire life. And with the drugs, it really took about probably 4 or 5 years, to be honest with you, before I started feeling really kind of normal in my head. And even sometimes now, things don't seem to quite gel. I feel like maybe I'm being self-critical, I'm not sure, or maybe I'm just kind of blaming it on that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, here in this society, we tend to run to the quick fix, whether it's alcohol or some kind of prescription drug, or maybe it's shopping. I guess I have to admit, although I think shopping is a lot of fun, and you can always take it back if you keep the receipts. So you can get some retail therapy and it doesn't really even cost you if you work it right, or you can get it on sale. So I'm trying to defend my shopping because I love shopping, so maybe I'm still using that. I'm not sure. But no intervention because I need to keep doing it. But anyway, so I guess what I want to say is I have a lot of friends that that seems to be one of the very first things they tend to do is to go for the drugs. Or I know for me, when I went to the counselors, that was just one of the very first things they would do in the very first session is pull out that that script, and try to write you a prescription. And I'm certainly not a doctor, and I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do, but the very first thing I would invite everybody to do, because I've had this happen with a couple of lady friends of mine, when they've actually worked on this before they actually started taking the drugs, they found this really helped them. And that was to work on the thoughts and the feelings that they were carrying with them every day. I mean, think of how many negative thoughts perhaps you were thinking. And I think every single one of you is beautiful. And what I want you to do, I want you to stand in front of the mirror, because I do this. I want you to stand in front of the mirror, and I want you to look in those beautiful eyes, and I want you to say, I love you, and I accept you as you are today. And pardon me, it's gotten cold today, so and I went and ran my 7 miles this morning. Yes, I did. So my throat's a little bit scratchy, pardon me. But anyway, so I want you to start that practice. I want you to realize your worth and your value and how much you're really loved and how much you're really cared for, by maybe there's nobody that surrounds you that you feel like that's there that cares for you, but you are surrounded by more than by heaven and I don't necessarily need to get too spiritual in this one right here, but you're surrounded by forces that love you so much, and through that love that I'm given, I love you too. So I just want you to know that you are loved and appreciated by somebody. If nobody else, then I'm going to tell you I love and appreciate you. I think you're fabulous. You are exactly where you should be right now. This is the perfect place for you to step from to become the person that you know yourself to be, and that's whoever you decide you are. And you're important enough to be the person that you want to be. But I just want to say, if you have to do whatever you have to do to get through, that's what you have to do. But give that a first route. Don't immediately start turning to the what you think of as the easy, quick fix, because it's never an easy, quick fix. It's always something that ends up just maybe putting it off down the road and makes it harder in the end to fix. And I know that for me for sure. I know that it's been since I've really walked through my own spiritual journey, since I've really come to realize my own self-worth, and I've really come to my own sense of self-love, because I love me. I absolutely love me. I mean, and other people will tell me they love me, and I'm like, I appreciate that, but I love myself so much that I almost can't hear anybody else loving me, because it's just, and that's not about narcissism or being egotistical or anything like that. I just realize my own true value, my own self-worth, and I want that for each one of you, because that is the point. If you, like RuPaul says, if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? And that is the absolute truth. You have to come from a point of your own solid foundation of knowing who you are and what you're worth, so that you can step forward. And that just circumvents all those things that you've tried in the past, whether it be alcohol, sex, drugs, whatever it is, too much shopping. Okay, I will admit there can be too much shopping. Okay, I'll go there. But you know, that circumvents all those things that you're trying to use as a panacea to get you through the pain or the discomfort or the feelings of low self-worth, and that's where it all really comes from. So realize your own self-worth, try that first, and live your full, fulfilled life. And I love you. Bye. And before I forget, I want you to know that if you have any questions for me you'd like me to answer, put it in the comments below and let me know what they are, and I will make a video about them. Because I love you and I want the best life for you. So, love.